We're here in Boston, Massachusetts. Hello, I'm Jim Houston with Craig Simpson. We've got a great matchup for you tonight between the Boston Bruins and the Ottawa Senators.
I love the big hits just as much as the next guy, but these guys will have to play in control if they want to win.
They're up against a very balanced attack. If they falter in coverage because they're off looking for the big hit, they'll get burned. Let's get down to center ice for the opening faceoff. Faceoff goes to the Bruins. Here they come again, onto the attack. And he hangs onto the puck. Watch how quickly this guy gets down in his butterfly.
Well, Jim, he just dares shooters to go 5-hole, then takes it away at the last second. He's lightning quick with his pads.
Spezza won the draw. Check it out. Here comes Jason Spezza to Stern. Time shot. He turned the puck over. The Senators take possession from behind the net. They'll gather in the puck and start out. And it's moved into the attacking zone. Spezza goes offside and the play is stopped.
He'll be getting up and looking for the number of that truck.
Ref is signaling for the faceoff. Vermette won the draw. It's dumped in by Smith. Here comes Smith. Fernandez turns him away. To Schaefer. Ottawa is one tough opponent. They've got solid players right down through their bench, and they play a smart game.
Well, you can't make mistakes against this team.
Shot! And it comes loose, and play is stopped. Puck is about to be dropped. Faceoff goes to the Senators. Shoots the puck just wide of the goal.
Okay.
Thornton. Delayed call. One-time shot. Thornton. To Ferris. Wide of the net. Puck corralled by Kessel. He's getting called for cross-checking.
I don't know of any league where that kind of hit would be allowed.
You can see the coach isn't crazy about that call at all, so he's going to have a word with the official. Boston is about to go to work on its first power play of the game. Let's see if they can cash in.
You want to establish a good power play early, even if you don't score. Builds confidence and keeps momentum going.
Over to Ferris. Ryder comes in offside. We're ready for the faceoff. Ottawa wins another faceoff. Here's Chris Phillips. Hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. Gobbles it up. Pass up to Kessel. Now he'll just move the puck into the neutral zone. He clears it out. And he passes the puck to Kessel. One times it. Easy stop for Gerber. He had a pretty big gun on that shot, but it got kicked aside. Out to drop the puck. Meszároše takes possession. Delayed penalty coming up. Shoots the puck. Meszároše gets called for interference.
Interference can be tricky. You can't call everything, but you want the game to have some flow.
Boston has got the hometown fans on their feet.
And the crowd senses that they'll have a reason to cheer soon.
A goal now would lift the roof off this building. Just missed the net. Chara takes possession of the puck. Here's Patrice Bergeron looking for his first shot on net. Offside. He denied them that time, but they're really on top of him.
Oh, Jim, he could use some help from his penalty killers.
Face-off goes to Ottawa. Here's Andrew Ferretz. Here's Patrice Bergeron. One-timed it! He misses! Here's Zdena Cháru. Rifles it from beside the net! Here's Andrew Ferretz. He intercepts the puck. To Ferentz. Now it's passed to Savard. It's cleared by Smith. Scooped up by Ottawa. To Chara. Here's it. Ottawa scooped it up. Meszároše sees his penalty expire and he hit the post. Behind the net. Shoots the puck. Manny Fernandez makes the save. Krejčího. The ref indicates a delayed call. One-timed it. Alfredson will get the gate for interference.
If you don't have position on a guy, interference is a lazy way to make up for it.
Well, you can see that the coach doesn't like that call at all, and he's going to have a word with the official. Boston gets another 2-minute power play. Let's see if they can generate a few more chances this time. To Ferentz. He shoots! Gerber the save! Ottawa with it now. From behind the net, here's Zdena Cháru, who's already got a couple of shots on net. He passes the puck to Savard. Under 2 minutes to go in the first. Boston is getting lots of shots through the first. Pretty nice glove save by Fernandez. He passes it to Bergeron. One-timer right on. Here's Jason Smith. That was an absolute laser beam.
A wicked one-timer, but even a better save.
They're getting ready for the face-off. Face-off goes to the Senators. And that'll do it. The first period draws to an end in a scoreless tie as we head to the break. Boston is in a scoreless game despite a multitude of shots.
Jim, it's only a matter of time. When you outshoot your opponent like that, the goals will come if they can keep it going here in the second.
Vermette won the draw. Here's Michael Rucker. He passes the puck to Cháru. Now it's passed ahead to Savard. Taken out. Corralled by Ottawa. One-timer. Went just wide at the net. The Bruins take possession. Gerber the save. Shoots the puck. And he missed the net. To Ferentz. Boston. He scores! And there's the game's first goal early in the second period.
Bergeron is going to be scoring goals like that in this league for a long time. From his very first game with the Bruins, you could tell this kid had a knack for putting up points.
Took a period and change, but we have our first goal.
Play is always a little tentative until the first goal.
No one wants to make the first mistake.
Exactly.
Boston takes control. In behind. Pass up to Krejčího. It's man against man. Now he passes it to White. That's offside. The penalty killers let one through that time.
Good thing the goalie was sharp.
Ref is signaling for the faceoff. Faceoff goes to Ottawa. Shoots the puck. Boston has it. Passed over to Ferentz. Now passed over to Kessel.
An absolutely huge hit. The one thing you can't do is play with your head down, and he follows through and absolutely explodes into that hit.
The puck is about to be dropped. Ottawa wins another faceoff. Goes behind his net. He turned the puck over. One-timed it. Pass up to Spezza. Here comes Danny Heatley. behind the net. Passed ahead to Kobasu. Now he's moved it into the attacking zone. To Stern. Shoots the puck. Gerber made the save. Corralled by Chara. Timer! Boston has stayed out of penalty trouble so far, and that's a great sign.
Well, the key is they haven't backed down at all, but they've avoided the retaliation penalties. Those will kill you.
We're ready for the face-off. Face-off won by Bergeron. To Whiteman. Shoots! Here's Schaefer. Delayed call. He gets called for cross-checking.
His intensity got him into trouble that time.
Boston hasn't had any luck on the power play so far in this game, but they'll get a fourth chance here.
Well, they just need a few bounces to go their way. If they stick with it, the goals will come.
He gets the late pass. Puck grabbed by Bergeron. One-time shot. Here's another stop. He stopped it again. Good job to keep the puck out of the net.
He was razor sharp there.
About to drop the puck. Face-off won by Vermette. It's corralled by Weidman. One-time shot. Boston takes possession. To Kovacic. Another shot, and he stopped that, and he hangs on.
His fillings are going to rattle with that hit. He was pounded.
They're getting ready for the face-off. Face-off goes to the Senators. Bruins take possession. To Patrice Bergeron. One-timer. They score to take a 2-goal lead midway through the second.
Goals like this one are a gift. With a pass that perfect, it'd be very tough not to convert on that play.
Now let's see if they can extend this lead even further.
And they've got half a game left to try.
Smith, he steals it. Now he passes it ahead to Stern. Wrap around. This guy has dogged determination in his own end. He's always out against the top line, and yet you rarely see him get beat.
He's a stay-at-home defenseman who takes pride in playing tough.
Face-off won by Bergeron. To Weidman. Shot the puck. He scores! Just like that, they're running away with this.
I'd love to see him in a skills competition. I think he has one of the hardest shots in the league. Nice goal.
Face-off goes to the Senators. He gets tripped. Here's Patrice Bergeron to Weidman. Now a quick pass up to Schaefer. A one-on-one battle. Boston finds him. Shot! He misses. Globit high. Offside.
Now that was a big hit, folks. He just barrels right through him with a tremendous hit.
Ref is signaling for the face-off. Boston gets a hold of it. Just one man to beat. The ref indicates a delayed call against Ottawa along the boards. He shoots! That's blocked by the... Oh, he hit the post! He's getting called for high sticking.
In the replay, you can clearly see it's a penalty as he caught him with the high stick.
Boston has enjoyed limited success on the power play in this one.
Well, Jim, they do have one goal on 4 chances. Now let's see if they can add another one to that.
Cranked it from the slot to Savard. Another quick shot. Gerber stopped that. And he hangs on. A solid save by the netminder.
You need your goalie to steal a shot or two when you're shorthanded.
The puck is about to be dropped. Face-off won by Vermette. From behind the net. Passed ahead to Kessel. Now he's over the blue line on the attack. And he hangs on for a face-off. Now that shot had goal written all over it, but he kept it out.
When he's on his game, he's hard to beat.
We're ready for the face-off. Less than 2 minutes to go in this second period. And he hangs onto the puck for the whistle.
He is one of the best body checkers in the league, and you can see how he explodes through that check.
About to drop the puck. To Meszároše. They're getting ready for the face-off. To Meszároše. This power play's now half over, and there certainly have been a lot of chances.
Jim, they're getting the puck on net, but they haven't been able to get to the goaltender.
Ref is signaling for the face-off. The face-off goes to the Bruins. Shoots the puck from the slot. Blocked, and he hangs on to the puck. The puck is about to be dropped. Bruins win yet another draw. Here comes Gerber made the save. Another stop. Alfredson, and play is whistled down for the offside. We're ready for the face-off. The face-off goes to Ottawa. Dumped in by shoots the puck. And that wraps up the period. It's 3-0 after 40 minutes of play as we head into the break. Boston is up 3-0, and it's time for the third period. About to drop the puck. Face-off goes to the Bruins. Shoots it! Here's Chris Phillips. He denied them that time, but they're really on top of him.
Oh, Jim, he could use some help from his penalty killer.
They're getting ready for the face-off. Face-off goes to the Senators. Here's Andreje Meszároše. Boston couldn't convert on that power play. They're 1 for 5 in the game. Heavy shot right on. Hit the man in front of the net. And he stopped that, and he hangs on. Boston is putting on a clinic. They're skating hard, and it's really put them out front in this game.
They've got exceptional talent. They're beating their checks one-on-one, and it's creating chances.
Bergeron wins the draw. Shoots the puck from beside the net. Boston grabs it. Intercepted by Ottawa. Robitaille. Good shot. Manny Fernandez makes the save. Boston takes possession. Here's Patrice Bergeron. Shot. Is signaling for the face-off. Face-off won by Krejčího to Stewart. Fires it! He stopped them again! Here's Daniel Alfredsson. Here comes Daniel Alfredsson. One-timer! He scores to make it 4-0.
This goal was all set up by the pass. Without that feed, there's no way he would have found the back of the net.
Face-off won by Vermette to Smith. He gets knocked over by Savant. Shoots! In behind to Kobasu. belly. He coughed the puck up. Now he passes it to Savard. Now it's passed ahead to Stern. Shoots the puck. Easy stop for Gerber. Here's Sean Donovan from behind the net. Pass up to Stern. A one-on-one battle. Timed it from the left. And that's icing. This guy gets down quickly and takes away the entire bottom of the net.
Jim, you have to lift the puck up to beat his butterfly style. If it's on the ice, he's going to get a pad.
Face-off won by Vermette. He passes it to Vermette. Takes it. Easy pickings from Manny Fernandez to Stewart. Now it's passed to Ferris. It's a one-on-one battle. In front. Gerber made the save. Ferris to Stewart. It's 2-on-1. Fired it from the left. Another shot. He stopped it again to Stewart. Boston gobbles it up. Heavy shot on net. The Senators take possession. Snaps the shot, and he's stopped by Manny Fernandez. He passes the puck to Kessel. That's blocked. Door slammed shut by Fernandez. He passes it to Ferris from behind the net. Here come the Bruins. They're pouring it on, and he hangs on. How do you like this guy's shooting percentage?
It's not bad. One shot, one goal.
Let's see if he can go 2 for 2.
Why not?
Face-off goes to the Senators. They gain the blue line on the attack. Shot the puck from the right. Puck picked up by Richardson. He dumped it in. Here's Patrice Bergeron, who scored this game's first goal back in the second. Out comes Peter Schaefer. It's 2-on-1. Taken out along the boards. Weidman to Schaefer. Shoots it. Gerber the save. He freezes the puck. How did he see that one?
Yeah, that was a blur, but somehow he got in the way.
The puck is about to be dropped. To Richardson. Robitaille. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the third. He scores. Late in the third, that may not mean a thing.
This guy will take goals any way he can get them. Some call rebound goals garbage goals, but they sure look the same on the score sheet.
Ottawa wins another face-off. Shot from the point. He'll go at him one-on-one. Stopped and he hangs on for a face-off. Didn't take this guy too many tries to put one in the back of the net.
Well, if you want to be valuable to your team's offense, you've got to focus on getting your shot off quickly and as often as you can.
We're ready for the face-off. To Richardson. Under a minute to go in the third. Up to the point. Shot from the point. Blocked in front of the net. It's 2-on-1. Last one right on. To Krejčího. Picked off by Ottawa. In all alone. Whips it. And he whistled it wide at the net. Alberts to Patrice Bergeron. Here comes Patrice Bergeron. And another shot. And he just missed the net. Boston applying tremendous pressure here. To Daniel Alberts. Just one man to beat. Run over to Alberts. Less than 10 seconds to go in the third. About to drop the puck. Fires it hard. He scores. Maybe too little too late, but they're within two.
You see what happens when you go to the net? Hey, he was in the perfect spot to shovel that puck home on the rebound.
They're getting ready for the face-off. Savard wins the draw. It's all over now. The Bruins won this game. The final score, 4-2. Tonight's 3 stars of the game.
Tonight's 3rd star, Boston's number 28. Tonight's 2nd star for Boston's number 73, Michael White. And tonight's 1st star, Boston's number 37, Patrice Bergeron.
From Boston, Massachusetts, I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time.